If you're new to the project, a big warm welcome. If you're a tough old root, then welcome back. In today's video, I present to you the new Steep in the Woods machine. Hands down the most expensive thing I've ever purchased in my life, a 1-ton Chinese Mini Excavator. But we just got our 1-ton Mini X off of the trailer. We just purchased it. He actually delivered it here to our house, and we're really excited about it. You may notice, hey, what's up with the tape? Where's the logo? Well, we literally asked every company in the world, if they wanted to send us one, because we knew we could promote it for them. And they all said no, which is totally fine. But I did cover it up. So a no-name machine, but the type, just a 1-ton Mini X from China. It was a ton of money. And as Ivy said, I was nervous about it. Not only was I nervous about spending that much money, but also meeting someone in the middle of nowhere and they know I have that much in my pocket. But either way, he was awesome. And yeah, now we just gotta drive it up to the house, maybe do a little bit of digging on the way. The only drawback that I have found, other than not having a counterweight on the back end, however, we've already fixed that, and we'll be putting out a video on that next, is the controls are absolutely backwards. I mean, ASS backwards. So we're back here behind the garden. I've got 2 hours on this machine, and I can tell you 2 things thus far. Number one, it's the slowest thing in the world. Absolutely, hands down, the slowest thing in the whole world, which is fine. Just keep that in mind. Number 2, the controls are completely backwards, 100% backwards. I have an enormous amount of butt time in these machines. So in my mind, we were gonna get it and I was gonna kick butt and it'll be awesome. But unfortunately, because of the backwardness of the controls, I'm having to do a lot of practicing first. Hence why we're back here behind the garden. Celia originally wanted this pile of dirt here moved, just dozed right off of the edge. But for what it's worth, we got incredibly lucky. Turns out this is a pile of very rich, usable, valuable dirt. So we're not able to get rid of it very quickly, but it's still a bonus here on the off-grid mountain. Now, why I'm here, and I cut on the camera right now, is that I'm gonna go ahead and pull off this roof for 2 reasons. The end-all be-all reason is without the roof, it'll fit under our carport. The carport's completely full. I can't fit it in there today, but the more immediate reason is without it, we'll be able to put a tarp on it much easier to protect our investment. These machines are designed to get rained on, but that doesn't mean I want that to happen. So we got 12 bolts and we pull it off. What do you think?
It looks pretty tiny.
It looks a whole lot smaller now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does look weird without the roof.
Yep.
Well, I don't think the roof was really accomplishing much. I know it's supposed to keep you from getting wet, but that's not going to help. This right here is loose. I got to put these 4 or these 8 bolts back in.
Yeah.
But hey, now we can cover it up with a tarp, and I mean, it's no lesser of a machine. It just looks different.
Yep.
Huh. What do you think, Abby?
I think it looks weird at it. It's like, you go, what? There's no roof.
You go, what? There's another line. There's no roof.
Yeah.
Well, and hey, this should help keep it from being so top heavy, because it feels like it wants to flip over, and that's something. So far, I have done 2 main tasks, or at least accomplished one and started a second one with this machine. As you can see behind me, I've been working my way up the mountain with it, but we also dug a long trench all the way across the backside of our property to have some better drainage. A quick shout out to the sponsor of today's video. It is Open Rock with their over-the-ear headphones. Here on Steep in the Woods, we don't watch television, we don't watch YouTube videos, none of that, but we do listen to audiobooks almost the entire day as a family. And I can tell you these are some awesome headphones for that purpose. If you're looking for a really good pair for audiobooks, click here and check them out. Speaking of which, now that the integration is done, I'm going to get back to listening to the Portion series. There we go, that's the mud. That's what we're fighting. We've been fighting it for 3 years. I finally decided time to call in the big boys, the big tools, and just trench the entire back of our yard. In case you are wondering what these squares are, here on the back, we have several more inside of the machine itself. These are lead. These are lead ballast. This is absolutely crucial. It's one of the first things that I did when I got this machine. But don't worry, because I've got a video on the entire process coming out soon. So my conclusion thus far with this machine is it's absolutely worth it. I wish I'd have got one a lot sooner. It does hands down need a counterweight in the back, but we have fixed that and there'll be a video coming up on it. Lead, so we put lead in it. But we will do the actual full-length process of how we did it, where we attached it, and it made a huge difference. It does feel a little bit like you're going to tip over, but so far I haven't. So it does have some pretty decent, whatever it is, center of mass to it. So either way, if you have a large property like this, I would hands down tell you to purchase one. Go ahead and do it now. Don't, put down the shovel. Pick up the machine if at all possible. Apparently the thing is built relatively well because we had a tree fall on it while it was sitting here parked. Zero damage to it as far as I can tell. It's not a very heavy tree, but it did fall from pretty high up. I guess I'll just throw these logs on the bottom side of the road here. There's not a whole lot of substance to them as far as firewood. But maybe they'll help the road a little bit. I'll be darned if there's going to be a tree fall. Where would it fall? Right on top of the machine I spent my whole life trying to get. There we go. This road right here is the start of the road that's going to get us access to the entire rest of our property. So basically, once I get our driveway finished, this little dude's just going to wander off and be like the brave little toaster up on mountains, clearing out all of our logging roads. And there you have it. That is the new Steep in the Woods Mini Excavator, 1-ton Chinese. So if you want to see more about this, how we did the counterweight on it and all of the other fun stuff that we do here on the mountain, then hit all of those buttons. Check out the description, buy a spring kit, and I'll see you next time here, Steep in the Woods. Okay. Cohosh flower. That's nice. It's that little guy up there. Those two white flower stems. Black cohosh. And it's beautiful. It really is. Also over there, I don't know if you can see it, there's a orange marker. That's where the road was supposed to go. But they didn't. But either way, cohosh flower. Very, very beautiful.